Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun shop with me. I'm going to the cosmetics company store. This is a store that is at certain outlet malls. You can Google this and see if there is one in your area, but most states do have one, and we just got one recently. So I started doing this series in November. I believe that's when I went there last, but I don't go there too often because it does take them a little bit longer to get new stuff in. But basically, here's my bag. The cosmetics company store has all the different Estee Lauder brands at a discount. So like MAC, Tom Ford, Clinique, Bobbi Brown, Smashbox, Too Faced, all these different brands. And I love going there because everything is untouched. And usually how it works, you'll notice in my video, it has the full price on all the stuff, but usually they are running a certain discount in store, which I think typically it's 40% off that retail price. So the prices are not marked. You'll have to figure that out in your head or on a calculator. But sometimes they are running different discounts. Sometimes it's half off. Sometimes they have certain sales. So every store can be a little bit different in what products they have and what deals they are running. And my store in particular actually had 80% off some stuff, which I was so excited to see. So I would call your store and ask maybe ahead of time if they have any 80% off stuff, so you know, like, you're not going to waste a trip going there, because I feel like that was an amazing deal. I got 80% off some Tom Ford as well as MAC, and at my location at least, most of the Tom Ford is actually 60% off. I'm not sure if that's at every location. So basically, I'm able to get all these really fun luxury items at a really good price. So I love this store. It's like my new favorite, and the girls that work at my store are so sweet. So if you guys live in Iowa, definitely check out the Outlets of Des Moines location, because that store in Altoona is really nice and it's never really busy at all. So I'm going to share with you what I found. I did find a couple of new things, plus they had lots of deals going on in store as well, and I'll share with you my haul at the end. Okay, so starting off, this was new at my store, is the Palm Springs Dreams palette from Too Faced. Remember, these are going to be 40% off that $49 price tag, so you just do that mentally. But this is the palette. I'm not a big fan of it. And then I noticed more of these glosses from the Pretty Rich collection, so I wanted to share that. I didn't think they had this many last time, so they have tons of shades to choose from. And then also they have a bunch of their Melted Gingerbread Man little liquid lipstick. Also, more Smashbox. They had this older holiday collection. We've seen some of it at TJ Maxx, but I have not seen this. It has like 3 different palettes, 2 eye palettes, and a face trio. But they have this whole Galaxy collection there, and also these setting sprays, which we have seen at TJ Maxx, but they are 40% off here as well. And then this foundation looked new, the Studio Skin Full Coverage. I was very curious about it, but they only had 1 shade in stock. And they also had this gloss, O Gloss. I believe it's one that like changes to the pH of your skin. And then also I thought this was really pretty. This was an older holiday palette as well. I feel like I wanted this. It was a couple years ago. Really pretty cheek shades. It's called the Planetary Cheek Palette. And then I love this highlighter. How pretty. I was very tempted by this one, but I'll wait and see if it goes lower in price. I love the packaging. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. And then I believe these were all just different glosses from that same holiday collection. And then going over to MAC, I don't know if we saw these last time, these highlighters from this Electric Wonder collection. And then they had quite a few of the Glow Play blushes here as well, which I don't think they had these last time. They have a few different colors in stock. And then also they had the entire MAC Tiana Taylor collection. So I haven't seen this before there, which has like this bright neon packaging. I think this came out actually this summer and it's already here. So they have really fun packaging. I love the neon, super fun, different colored lipsticks. There is a neutral one too. And the gloss. There's a couple different ones, and I tried to share the shade names as well, but it was a little difficult to film. So all these lashes were also there. I don't think they had them last time, but also these lip kits, different holiday sets. This one was really cute. It had a pink furry bag. And then Tom Ford is 60% off at my store. I really didn't see a whole lot of new Tom Ford there. It's kind of hard to keep track because my store has a lot of it, so I just kind of skimmed through everything here on the shelves. I did end up picking a couple things up, so I'll share that at the end. And then this foundation, this is $150. It is 60% off though, but that is nuts. Let me know if you guys have tried any Tom Ford foundations before. And then here's a glimpse at their palettes. Some of these looked a little bit new. The Seductive Rose, I don't think I've seen that one there, but it looks really beautiful. Let me know if you guys have any favorite Tom Ford palettes. They also had this one, which I don't remember seeing that one last time. This one is the Double Identity. And then look at all these Tom Ford lip products. This is nuts. They have so much at my store. This is the 80% off section. They have the MAC Advent Calendar. The entire MAC SELENA collection was 80% off at my store, which is crazy. As well as all of this Estee Lauder stuff. They had a couple of their Bronze Goddess highlighters and some different skincare products. So yeah, 80% off is such a good deal. That's like cheaper than TJ Maxx. So if you can find that deal, that is amazing. As well as this Tom Ford highlight was 80% off. How cool. These Becca Foundations, this MAC lip set, part of a couple holiday collections ago. That one was 80% off too. And then all of these Smashbox glasses, the Los Angeles glasses, and also all this Bobbi Brown, because no one really buys the Bobbi Brown stuff at the store. So they also had this MAC foundation brush too. So that was all 80%. And then they had this 6 for $60 table that you could pick from, but there really wasn't a lot of options there. So I didn't think this was great. I only really liked this Clinique set that they had on there, but everything else was not that exciting. There's like a Smashbox palette, but it is a good deal if you like any of these. This is a MAC palette, this MAC powder, but I wish they had some more options on that table. And then this is another deal they were running, $15 for 6 little minis that you could pick out, but that's pretty much the only options they had, not a lot of options, and you get a little bag with it. So I did want to share that they were running that promotion as well. So they always have all kinds of deals. Alright, so this is what I picked up. I tried to get stuff that was mostly like a good deal that I couldn't really get anywhere else. So I'll just start pulling stuff out. Let me start with my 80% off finds. So my store had the MAC and SELENA collection 80% off. I never purchased this before. I don't think this is that old of a collection. I believe it came out, let me see if it has the batch codes on here or not. Okay, so I believe this came out in 2019, so it's not really that old. I feel like the products are still good. I have had MAC lipsticks that have lasted me many, many years. So since these were unopened, I decided I would go ahead and get them. And for 80% off, you really can't resist that deal. So they had some neutral colors in this collection. I love the holographic packaging. So the first thing I got was this lip pencil. This is in the shade Entre a mi Mundo, I believe is what it's called. And I'll swatch it for you. This one is kind of like a deeper, it's almost warm toned. It seemed like it would be cool tone when I looked at it, but I feel like this would be a nice just mid-tone lip liner. That one ended up being $3.80, originally $19. Seriously a steal. And then they still had a bunch of these neutral colored lipsticks. They had the full collection there. So I did pick up this one called SELENA VIVE. And this is the packaging on the SELENA collection. Such a pretty color. This is going to go perfect with that lip liner. So still smells like yummy MAC vanilla. Oh, this color. You guys have to see if your stores have this. This is such a pretty neutral. I'm obsessed. This lipstick ended up being only $4, originally $20. Seriously insane, you guys. And then they actually had a couple Tom Ford items at the 80% discount, so I decided to pick this up. It is the Radiant Perfecting Powder. This looked honestly gorgeous, and it was in the shade Gilt Glow. They had a couple different shades. So comes in the beautiful Tom Ford velvet packaging, and then this must be from, I don't know if this is from a certain collection or if they're just discontinuing this in particular, but this is what it looks like. This is a illuminator, so a highlight, and it's this beautiful white pearlescent shade. Now let me see if the batch code's on here. This one I believe was made in 2018, so it is a couple years old, but I think it should be okay. I was going to buy that Anastasia Iced Out highlighter, but I feel like this looks the same as the Iced Out because it's like that pearlescent, but it has this gold shift to it. It is stunning. Usually powder products, they last a while too, so I wouldn't really worry about expiration with this one. This one's very sheer, but I feel like it's going to be really pretty on the skin. Here's what it looks like. It just gives you a beautiful glow. Yeah, that totally reminds me of that Anastasia highlight. So I don't think I'm going to buy that since I got this instead, but I think this is going to be so beautiful. It has a really soft texture. So that one was $13.60, originally $68. Oh my gosh. Okay. So then I also got a couple other Tom Ford items because Tom Ford is 60% off at the stores regularly. This item in particular was just a special where it was doing 80%. So I picked up a lip color and a palette. Pretty soon, I'm just going to keep going in there and buying a Tom Ford palette each time. I'm going to have like this crazy Tom Ford collection. But it's so cheap there. So this is the Ultra Shine lip color, and I got the shade Bear. This was 60% off. And the Tom Ford lip colors are just so luxurious. This color looked beautiful. And it has gorgeous packaging. So this is Bear. It's kind of similar to the Selena. The color is stunning on that one. I'm super excited. If you're wondering about batch codes, the bottom of this says A69. So that 9 means it was made in 2019. So this could have been a June 2019 is when it was made, most likely. And then also, I picked up this Tom Ford quad because I couldn't resist. So this one is Orchid Haze. I believe this one is still sold in the stores. So I try to buy ones that aren't like gone, some that you could still get full price because I feel like I'm getting a good deal. By the way, the lip color was $22.40, originally $56. It's crazy how much that stuff retails for. This eye palette, usually their eye palettes are $88, and I got this for $35.20. And I bought a couple Tom Ford palettes last time I was there, and I really love their quality. Especially for the $35, I think it's beautiful. Like, they really do blend themselves. There's something special about the formula. Now, I have this like neutral purple palette, which is so beautiful, called Orchid Haze. So I'll go ahead and swatch this one. Oh, the mattes are just incredible. So it's not going to have the most beaming like shimmers, but I just feel like they look so beautiful on the skin. Like, it's just gorgeous. You guys have to try it for yourselves. But this one is Orchid Haze. So in total at the store I paid $84.53, and she did throw in some extras for me too. So she gave me this Aveda paddle brush for free. It was like a gift with purchase type deal, I think, if you spend a certain amount. So I will definitely use these extras as well. So it's the Aveda Sap Moss, the shampoo and conditioner. I'm not sure how I feel about the name. Doesn't sound appealing, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it. It doesn't really say what it is good for. It just says weightless hydration. So she threw those in as well, which is really nice. So that is everything I got from the cosmetics company store. I am going to keep continuing to do these videos every couple months or so to see if they have anything new and what the deals are, but you'll definitely have to check in every so often because they're always running different deals. And I've heard too, you can place orders over the phone as well if you guys don't feel like going in, so that's cool. Anyways, this is going to be it for my do they still call it CCO video? Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.